Today, we are talking about your debt. For many people, debt, getting out of it, how much you're in is a huge issue that you don't want to talk about. That's kind of taboo. But as I'm looking right here, the average debt for someone who lives in America is $155,000. It's something that needs to be talked about immediately. And what I'm going to go through is how to get out of debt, no matter the situation you're in, and how to actually use your debt in a way that's going to benefit you, that's going to earn you money, and that's going to make you be a lot more financially free. And make sure you stay tuned till then, because there's going to be a lot of different things I talk about near the end that are really going to change your mind and change your perspective on how finances, debt, and money works. First of all, there are only two ways to get out of debt, to pay it off, and to earn more and have more money than you ever have before. The first way to reduce your debt, to have more money in general, and to improve your finances is to spend less and or to save more. So reducing your expenditures and making sure you are only investing in, buying, or purchasing products, services, and different things that you actually only need. No, you don't need a new pair of Gucci flip-flops. And no, you don't need to keep up with Bob or Sally or Sue down the street. If you want to be financially secure, you have to realize that you do not want to become a consumer. You want to be an investor or someone who actually saves versus consuming, and buying anything and everything that you want. Don't get me wrong. It's nice once in a while to buy a new pair of shoes or a new laptop or this or that, but you want to do it within your means. And that's the number one biggest thing people don't do, is buy within your means always. Always buy within what your money and budget will allow. So before we even get into how to actually save money and how to actually spend less, the first thing you need to understand is that you need to track your income and your outcome on a monthly basis. So you actually understand where your money is going, where it's coming in, how much you have, and how much is going out. So right now, what you should literally do is write down your income and your outcome, everything that goes into your bank and everything that goes out, on a sheet of paper. Once you've done that, we can actually get into what you can do to make sure your outcome is decreasing, so you have more money left over that you can save, that you can invest, and do a lot of different things with. So let's first talk about how you can reduce your expenses. You don't need to buy a new pair of shoes every single month. You don't need the best new gadgets every single month. Anything that is not necessary or a light, budgetable want, you need to remove from that list. And the thing is, the biggest misconception about reducing your expenditures is people think, oh, I'm not going to be as happy. I'm not going to have all the things that I like, that I love, that I can do stuff with. And that's actually not true. You will actually most likely be more happy because you are not consumed with things anymore. That's really, getting rid of expenditures and saving money is really the mindset change of not being obsessed with your things, more of getting more obsessed with the other issues, problems, and things you enjoy in life. So actual activity, doing things with your friends, doing things with your family, learning about yourself, reading, learning, doing other things other than just buying because it feels so good or because you like something. Which, like I said, it's okay to do that once in a while. Now, what are the biggest expenditures that you can get rid of and ways you can save money? Number one, stop buying so much food. People spend thousands to tens of thousands of dollars on going out to eat versus making food at home. That's number one. Even if you're making $100,000 plus a year or $200,000 a year, you're spending more money on going out to eat than you are on most likely learning new skills, reading books, buying books, and doing things that are actually good for your life, spending time and activity with your friends and family. You are spending more money on eating out than just about anything else. Finally, stop buying the best of the best, almost literally anything. For example, I had a pair of shoes from Walmart I probably bought for $20 or $30. People go, oh, that's cheap, it's Walmart. But why do I care what other people think about my shoes? If they last me longer, which they did, and are a better quality shoe, which they were, than a $140 pair of shoes I bought the year before, why wouldn't I buy the $40 pair at Walmart? Stop caring what other people think. That is going to dictate your life. And when other people dictate your life, they dictate your finances, they dictate your relationships, and they dictate the other parts of your life that you need to be responsible for and not put on how other people feel about what you're doing. So I've done the metrics because I've written a book on finances and personal finances and business finances. If you were to literally just reduce your consumption of things that you consume, for example, going out to eat is huge, and also products like pop, smoking, addictions. You reduce your addictions, you reduce how much you go out to eat, and you stop buying the best of the best, you will save literally, even if you are only making $20,000 to $40,000 a year, you will save between like $3,000 and like $5,000 a year, which for someone who only has so much money and who's struggling, an extra $3,000 or $5,000 or an extra $10,000 is huge for you. Finally, we're going to talk about what is more important than reducing your expenditures. You need to increase your income, and there are a lot of ways to do this more than you actually believe or think there are. No matter your job, no matter where you live, what town, what area, you name it, there are a few different ways you can increase your income drastically that will allow you to not worry about your expenditures as much because you have so much money coming in. You are able to save your money, invest more, and have extra to use however you wish towards bills or anything else. What's the secret? What is the secret to raising this income, whether you work a job or whether you own a business? Here are the few ways you can increase your income almost immediately and by thousands to tens of thousands to potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. Most likely in the tens of thousands range, no matter what you're currently earning. Number one, ask for a raise. If you have a job, ask for a raise. I believe it's over 71% of people who ask for a raise get one. So the answer could be no, and it won't hurt or do anything, or the answer could be yes most of the time, and you'll instantly make more money. Literally just make sure you're performing, going to work, doing your best, showing that you actually care about the job you're doing, and ask for a raise. You will most likely get one statistically. Number two, go for an advancement in position with whatever company or business you are working for. If you want to become a manager, you want to become the district manager, you want to become the whatever that is a higher up position that will pay you more for what you're already doing or something similar, go to a higher position because you'll earn more money and instantly be able to increase your income by tens of thousands of dollars possibly in a single change of position. If those two things don't work, go to number three. Go to a different similar company or industry or different job that does pay you more. Whether it's online, where you can do freelance work and a lot of different things that can earn you quite a bit of money remotely, or it's offline. Doesn't matter. Every 6 to 12 months, you should be looking for a better, higher paying job in your community, or that can be done remotely, that you can work at and earn more money with, because then you are constantly upgrading your income without increasing the amount of time you're actually working. Fourthly, this is the most hated method to instantly increase your income that no one wants to do. You need to work overtime, over 40 hours per week. Why? A 10% increase in how much you work in overtime is like a 40 to like 50 increase in income. So if you work 10 to 20% more time, you make like 40 to 50% more money. That's a huge increase with only so much more time committed to working. Lastly, and it is my favorite, the best way to increase your income is to start a side business. If you have a job, simply start a side business of some kind in your free time that can supplement and possibly even replace your income over time, which is huge and will give you a lot more time freedom. Now, here's the thing. Everything I just went through will guaranteed increase your income, increase your finances, increase how much money you have in your bank account, and do a lot for you financially. But they all require that you change your mindset and decide you are going to work your ass off and do everything you can to become financially free. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy other parts of life. Doesn't mean you still can't go out with your friends or your family, buy things you want and express yourself however you wish. It just means that you need to commit yourself in one way or another, however you can manage it, to doing the things that will financially set you free, decrease how much you spend, increase how much you earn, and move you forward in the financial realm. Trust me, it will literally change your life. And once you experience new highs of income and how much money you have available to you, you will only be able to and want to move farther forward and farther higher in income and revenue. And here's the thing, without that mindset change, most likely you will not change. You will keep earning what you're making. You will keep doing what you're doing, increasing your debt and doing all these different things that aren't helping you in the long run. And you're going to use the excuse of, well, it's hard. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy, all these different things. But in reality, When I was struggling and making, I believe when I first got into business, I made like 20 some $1,000s in my first year of business. I made next to nothing. I was still able to go on vacation. I was still able to buy things, go out to eat, and do all these different things. So if someone can make that making literally almost next to nothing in the United States, between I believe 18 and like $20,000 is like the, near poverty or at poverty level. If someone can do that and go on vacation and still do amazing things because I followed these strategies even while I was really young, then what can you do? Again, your income might be around that, even lower, it could be higher. But if you follow some of these things, even follow a few of them, you can change your income, you can change your finances, you can get out of debt, pay off more debt because you have more money, and become a lot more happier and stress-free because you don't have to worry about money anymore because you're producing more of it and you're reducing the money going out of your bank account. So how's that for, well, these things that I'm buying, I love them, they're making me happy, all these different things, but what if you don't need to buy those things anymore because you feel so stress-free and so free and great in general because you don't have to worry about debt? That's it, my friend. I just want to go over a quick video on how you can save more money, produce more money. And as well, when you have more money and you're making more, you can start investing it in cryptocurrency, the stock market, and other things, and actually start compounding your money that's generating too. But that's a whole other topic. I just appreciate you watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully I will see you in another video very soon. Take care.